So as you can see here, as you probably already know, on Party City's website, everything is up for grabs. Embers, Art the Clown, of course, the Beetlejuice, you've got the Rattles coming back, you've got the tall props, all that stuff, and it's all great. They're all getting sold already. You can see the reviews. Some are even out of stock, as you can see there, and we've got some new stuff to take a look at, including new life sizes, as you can see here, along with new tabletops and all that good stuff. Just want to let you guys know, you can get 30% off any prop you buy, meaning Art the Clown is $175, all that good stuff, and I think Rattles is like $140, so great deals going on now. If you're wondering, me personally, I don't think I'm going to buy anything right now, just because I don't really like getting props on these drops. I know Rick Ratman was an exception because he's online only, but I usually like to see them in store first and, pick them up there so I have something to hype for and something to look forward to, and there's just kind of a magic to it, if you know what I mean. And I will definitely save my money for later in the year, just in case anything better comes up. We haven't seen a lot of lineups, so definitely saving it. So the first thing we'll be taking a look at is Hacking Heldy. And as you guys probably know, if you've been staying updated to the channel, I am a huge fan of Party City's lineup this year. Huge fan. And so far, I like every single one of them. Not one was bad, I don't think. But that all changed today. Hacking Heldy, I honestly really hate. And for good reason. Because let's just take a look at the demo first. Of course, this is a setup video, but they do show a quick, I want to say, 2-second demo, so let's see. So you saw it right there. There it is, basically. And the thing, probably the best thing about this prop is the animation. I mean, instead of, this is a very close prop to Ellie Hatchet, which would make sense. It's the same retailer, Techie Toys, or I guess the same designer. And, it instead of, the axe dropping in a jump scare, it is still a jump scare, but the axe pops up as if she's throwing it over her head, and she's going to throw it on you. And I think, not to say that's more effective, I mean, definitely Ellie Hatchet's jump scare was more effective, even though she was so small. This thing is 6 feet, so it's going to be much more startling. I'm just saying, the axe dropping is more effective, but the concept and execution of this animation is definitely great, and definitely, again, unique and unexpected. And, yeah, that's basically what I like about this prop. Everything else is negative, and therefore I hate it. Now let's start. So first of all, it does not have any blood on it. I mean, it does, kind of, but it doesn't make sense to have a few blood splatters, as you can see there. It has some blood splatters on the shirt, and then the overalls, and it has some good ones on the face, but it doesn't make sense to have small, tiny blood splatters and not have, anything else. Just little dots. Not have anything else. The axe is her weapon. It should be soaked, and yet we're seeing nothing. It's not that Party City can't do it, because unlike Spirit, they're bringing stuff like Art the Clown, who has as bloody as hell. So they could definitely add blood to this if they desire to. And I would really like to see blood on this prop. And, I mean, it's a lost cause. It would really help. And the face. What is this? What's the face? Well, huh? What the hell? What happened? I mean, I think, is this supposed to be a mask, though? Because I am pretty sure it's a mask, okay? If it's a mask, hear me out, they could have done a much better and scarier mask than this piece of crap. They could have done, I don't even need to explain it to you. So many good masks to choose from. So many good murderer, serial killer masks. Take Leatherface, for example. And they put this piece of dog shit on. But the dumb thing about this is I don't even think that's supposed to be a mask. I'm pretty almost positive that this right here is supposed to be the girl's actual face. Where's the nose? Why are the eyes so far apart? Why is the smile so big? If they were trying to go for uncanny, they failed miserably. It looks lazy, it looks crappy to the point where you can't even tell what it is anymore. And the hair just looks so stupid, it looks cheap. This whole prop, not just the hair, this whole prop looks like it came as a prototype. It should be a prototype. It shouldn't even be a real thing. Yeah, I really, really hate this, and definitely taking some points off the Party City lineup for releasing this last night. I was so disappointed to see this thing, and just when they were on a roll. Not really with prices. But they were on a roll with props and concepts and all of that stuff. Party City was about to be my favorite retailer. They were going crazy with everything. They bring out this piece of dog shit. And then the shoes are like white. I know you guys wouldn't get mad at that, but I mean, why white? Because it stands out from everything on this prop. I know maybe that's a good thing, but in this case it's a bad thing because the shoes shouldn't be what you're looking at. I do kind of like how there's some dirt in there. That's a little bit attention to detail. I do appreciate that. And I guess the overalls and other clothes and stuff are pretty realistic too. But other than that, Axe looks like dog shit. I don't know what's happening with the head. The audio is so dumb. The face is fricked up. It looks very, very cheap how she's standing and everything. And the arms don't look realistic at all. It just looks so dumb. It's all over a stupid, crappy prop. And I really hate it with all of my heart. So that's that. Alright, let's take a turn to the positives. And, alright, we've got a ton of good tabletops here. I'm sorry I don't like her. And I want to say the price of $175 could definitely be worse, but it's still not the best price, even if you throw that 30% off. Because, I mean, all she does is just, her axe just pops up and she screams. And she's like 5 foot something. She looks crappy. Honestly, you're better off getting a Sunstar prop. We've got an Art the Clown tabletop. I love this thing. If I'm buying anything from this drop, it's gotta be him. $50 is, I mean, it is a little pricey for a tabletop, but I'm talking like with coupons and all that stuff, and considering the animation, and I mean, considering licensing and stuff, it's really, really great. And I love the way it looks. Look, there's more blood on this thing than there was on the actual life-size not Ellie Hatchet, the Hacking Heldy. And, I mean, if they can put blood on a tabletop, they can put blood on an actual life-size that's going to be used in the yard, probably for hacking heads off. So, we want blood. I mean, again, I really, really love this prop, and it's not much to talk about here, but it's kind of just just classic Art the Clown little sitting guy. I do love how he has no pupils. That's something I noticed right off the bat. I love how it's just red eyes. Not really a fan of glowing red eyes. This is an exception. Just losing the pupils and throwing the red glowing eyes in there was definitely just a great option because it looks so good and so sinister, so demonic, like it's supposed to. Definitely one of the best tabletops ever made, in my opinion. Next, we've got another little sitting baby guy, I guess, and it's Leatherface. And now, we do have a video for this guy, as you can see here. Believe it or not, it's actually a jump scare. I mean, it's kind of a bad jump scare, but hey, at least he does something. I'm not sure what the Art the Clown does, but, Leatherface, I mean, it could spook a few people. He throws the chainsaw up just like the actual life size. Of course, if you're wondering, these are all made by Techie, just like the life sizes, so, all makes sense, all comes together. And definitely very it's like a miniature version of the actual life size. And I'm really surprised the life size isn't returning. Kind of disappointed, but love the blood, love the face. Gotta love the face. They got the hair all right. It just looks so good. I gotta say, I like this one more than the Art the Clown as much as I love Art the Clown. I just love this one. I do think I'm probably going to get the Art the Clown more because I kind of need more Art the Clown stuff. I have a ton of Leatherface stuff, like the Leatherface Sidestepper. I got the Lowe's life-size one, but again, that's kind of why I'm disappointed that the Party City one isn't returning. But, I definitely want to get Art the Clown. This guy's definitely a close second. Really love him. And, yeah, he looks really, really good. It's not it. We've got more tabletops, as you can see here. Not much, though, so I'm going to keep it brief. We've got this $100 4-foot skull post. $100 is pretty pricey, I will say. I don't know what it's made of. Hopefully, like, aluminum or something, because if it's plastic, I don't think a 4-foot skull on a column is very much worth it. But it does have that flame effect. It's cool. Does have, like, smoldering look. And, I mean, I love how the column has a smoldering look. I don't know if it's necessary, but I really like the concept of this, though. As you can see there, showing it off, looks really, really nice in the dark, gotta say that. And yeah, definitely a cool one, just I don't think worth $100. You can get something better out of that type of money. I mean, we have a spell book, it's nothing much. We have, like, these cool little, I guess, artsy things. We've got a light up pumpkin. Yeah, I mean, we've got one up here, but, it's kind of weird. It's a ghost. I like his bow tie, though. That's cute. We've got a 6-foot headless horseman inflatable. That's cool, too. $120. Definitely worth it, in my opinion, but again, I don't really do inflatables. We've got a bat, a pumpkin, same category as all those guys. Kind of cool little light-up things. We've got more inflatables, an infinity mirror skull for $80. It's 5 feet, huge for a skull. And we've got a 7.5-foot smoldering reaper or flaming reaper. Really, really love him. Best, almost one of the best inflatables ever made. $120, not bad, not bad. Of course, the regular skeletons. We've got this cool little candle skull. We've got this pink neon light, I guess, melting skull. Really love that. Hanging posable disco mirror skeleton. I don't know why these so-called disco mirror skeletons are so expensive. $200 for a 6-foot skeleton, just because they put disco stuff on it. I don't get it, but yeah, they're cool too. This is the one I really been eyeing. $55 for a 5-foot posable rotting skeleton. Looks really good in my opinion. Definitely great. More of the generic stuff, and I believe that's all. We've got Drop Down Scarecrow returning. Just want to point that out. For the same price, same great price of $220. Would get him if I didn't have him. I do have him already, so I don't really need a second one at the moment. Yeah, and we've got everything for sale, as you can see here. We have taken a look at the new prop. It sucks. We have taken a look at all of the new tabletops. They're amazing. Really love the inflatables too. Gotta love everything Party City has to offer. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of this video. And the end of Party City's Halloween 2024 lineup. Oh my god, I lost my train of thought for a second. But yeah, that right there was all of Party City's lineup. Inflatables, animatronics, great tabletops. Love it all. Definitely going to buy some from this. Again, don't believe I'll buy any life sizes. I'm eyeing those 2 dolls down there. And I kind of really want this guy right here. I don't know why, but you can't blame me, but I really love all these guys. Definitely going to wait for everything else in other retail companies to drop before I make my final decisions. Can't waste my money on everything. Again, Rick was kind of an exception. The online only ones, I'm just going to go for it. But other than that, really love their lineup this year. Definitely disappointed with the last one, but she's still has a little bit positive stuff to her, unlike some props we know, but Johnny Punk. But yeah, I think Ellie Hatchett is a little better in my opinion, even though I don't like both of them. Ellie Hatchett still always be better, and she just let me down. But I mean, for a prop, I still kind of do like her, I guess, and definitely a great lineup this year. Can't wait to see more Halloween 2024 lineups.